Good everyone, on today's video, and today, as you can tell by not only the title, the recent community post, and of course the vehicle on the screen, we have a new mini-series starting up. This is going to be about event vehicles. Now, I have really tried to decide what's an event vehicle and what isn't. So anything that you can get exclusively from an event and not purchase with GE, I will consider it for this series. Now, of course, some of these vehicles you can still get, which will be included in the series. We'll obviously be going through tanks, and we'll be going through planes as well. But the main premise is that most of these you won't be able to get anymore. And the ones that you can, for the most part, are very expensive. So just bear that in mind. If something does come up, well, if you put something in the comments and ask if I have it, I'll be brutally honest if I have it or not. Obviously, not everything is going to be included, but I will try to keep it as event exclusive as possible. Anyway, now that that's over and done with, let's discuss the first vehicle of this series and what a vehicle to start off with. And no, I don't mean that in a positive way, I mean that in a sarcastic way. This is the LVT A4. Now, the A4 designation might throw off some of you. No, it's not the one with the 40mm bofers. That'll be in a separate series. I'm planning a Battle Pass series. However, I'm going to wait a few more Battle Passes before I do that, because obviously I haven't bought every Battle Pass, and the ones that I have don't really have great vehicles to cover in videos, and the ones that I did get, well, yeah, we'll wait a few more Battle Passes at least until we cross that bridge. But the LVT A4 was available alongside the Swordfish Mark II, as well as a boat with rocket rails on it. I don't remember what the name of the boat is, but this was one of the vehicles that was available. You had to grind a single star with getting, I believe, 40 kills in tanks, and there was all other stuff like that. And this was one of the vehicles that was available. Now, I knew that when this thing was shown that it wasn't going to be great, and well, unfortunately, it isn't. And yeah, there's quite a few reasons for that. The main premise, of course, being that this thing is so freaking large, every one of them others can hit this thing quite easily. And the bit that is actually well armoured, well, I say well armoured, is not actually that well armoured. And as you can tell, 38mm on the turret front, with the gun mount being around half an inch, aka 12.7. And that is the best armor you have on this thing. Now, unlike the LVT 440, this thing doesn't have as much open space. The crew members' legs are very easy to hit with shots placed right here. And because this thing doesn't really have a turret basket, that doesn't help it either. And additionally, we have to talk about the gun. The gun is the M2 Howitzer 75mm, and funny enough, most of my kills in this game that you're going to be seeing are not actually with the 75mm. I mean, there's a few, but for the most part, I'm killing them with a 50 cal, because the 50 cal is just more reliable at most targets. There is a Panzer III I have to kill with a heat, but otherwise, I'll either use the 50 cal to soften them up, or outright kill them, and the 75 can just help out if needed. But if this thing ever comes back, I don't recommend getting it. But anyway, I'm going to hand you over to the gameplay now. It's just me in this gameplay. Obviously, next up will be the Twitch Drop M5. But I'll obviously go through the series. I'll obviously include as many vehicles as I can, because I want to try and include all of the event vehicles. And I will see you all on the next one. Just worried about his ass, because I'm going to have to shoot him from long range. Let's guess 600. I don't want a bad guess. Don't want a bad guess at all.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So it's not 600. Let's try. Once he comes back, of course, we'll try about there, 700. A little bit lower.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Well, we did hit him, but
Thank you very much.
didn't exactly do anything. You gonna pull back out, or are you just gonna sit behind that rock all game?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna sit behind that rock all game. That could be a pretty nice shot to level into, because they wouldn't be able to fire back, but that M8 is in the way. That dead M8. Chinese M8's in the way. Is he still there? Yes, he is. Okay.
We're winning. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Hit him in the track. Okay, apparently a heat round bounced. I don't know how that works, but... okay. There's something there. 3 planes up. That might actually help us. There goes him. Chinese Chiha. Yeah, here they come. Cannon Stuka, something monoplane-esque, and a biplane. Okay. Well, anti-aircraft mode time, I suppose. This thing does actually make a pretty decent AA piece, so we'll definitely use that to our advantage. I'll wait till he gets a little closer, because I mainly want to take out the Stuka. Critical. Right, you're gone. Don't have to worry about you. This is mainly what I use this thing for, since they buffed the traverse on the 50 cal. Besides, I haven't played this thing in months, because it's just not a very good vehicle. I mean, it's nice to, like, have in the collection, but I literally don't play this thing. A little bit higher. Yep, there goes my machine gunner. That's okay, don't need to worry about that. What I am worried about is where that Stuka's at. Don't really want a Stuka in the area.
Allied forces have captured a
Let's
zone.
get on the move, because we've been sitting here for a while now.
Attention to the designated grid.
Yeah, I know where he is, kid. Just hold on. And the problem is that German HVAP spam will rip your ass apart. There we go. Just quickly use the 50 cal here. Come on. Back it up, driver. I think he knows I'm here, this guy up here. And that is a problem. Let's get a move on. Alright, he's dropping on us anyway. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, it was an M8, the armoured car. Figured as much. Figured as much. I wish I'd have brought some smoke shells now, but I didn't expect to live this long in this thing. Could actually use this LVT here as cover. Get ourselves hull down. Panzer 3. Yep. A little bit lower. Got him. Okay, that didn't kill him. I'm surprised the heat round didn't kill him, but whatever. Fuck off. $50 cals reloading. That's not good. And I've just lost my gearbox. Daimler. Commander's dead, so I can't get the 50 cal. Oh well. But that is this thing in a nutshell. Sometimes you can have it work for you, but you literally have to have the blindest players to have that.